Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope storms out. Brooke's real motivation: Carter vs. Ridge. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful are available now. Fans can anticipate that Carter Walton will defend himself against Ridge Forrester in the upcoming episode. Steffy Forrester Finnegan and Taylor Hayes argue about Brooke Logan's real motivation in the meanwhile. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera. As you continue reading, fans should anticipate that Carter will have to face with the consequences of his candor and jewel offering in the upcoming episode. Carter wanted to apologize to the Forrester family on behalf of both himself and Hope Logan. According to Carter, having Forrester creations without the Forrester family didn't feel right. Hope, on the other hand, completely lost it and ran away. Carter offered Hope jewelry, but she turned them down, resulting in a bloody hand. Ridge spotted Carter with the crushed gems and his bleeding hand when he entered Forrester Creations. "Heavy is he who wears the crown," was Ridge's one comment for his erstwhile closest friend after learning of what had recently transpired. Carter doesn't really need Hope to apologize, so this would be a good chance for him to do so. After all, the LLC filings only contain Carter's name. According to spoilers for Monday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy and Taylor will talk about Brooke. When Brooke left the workplace because she could no longer handle the argument, Steffy might tell Taylor what transpired. Hope was informed by Steffy at the time that even her own mother recognized the wrongness of the coup. Taylor and Steffy remain cautious even though Brooke opposes the coup. Steffy and Taylor will argue over Brooke's actual motivation. It is hinted that Taylor and Steffy would conclude that Brooke is merely acting morally in order to win Ridge back. Now, it would be so much better if Brooke simply left Ridge after returning the company. Fans are aware that this soap opera isn't written that way though. As John Finnegan tries to tell Steffy the truth about Luna Nozawa, fans may also witness what transpires. But when will people realize that Luna is under house arrest at Bill Spencer's luxurious mansion rather than in jail? Keep an eye out because that could lead to a lot of issues. What is the plot that you are most excited to see? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Ridge backs Steffy's divorce if Finn loses the support of Ridge and Taylor? According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes are members of Team John Finnegan. However, Finn might lose Ridge's backing if they find out about Luna Nozawa. Steffy Forrester Finnegan might file for divorce as a result, starting a contentious custody dispute. Let's discuss what might happen next as you continue reading. Taylor and Ridge conveyed their gratitude to Finn for saving Steffy from Luna in the episode. If only they were aware of the fact that Finn is about to reveal the serial killer's identity to Steffy. Usually, someone mentions how great they are together just before a couple breaks up. Therefore, it is very concerning that Taylor and Ridge gushed over Finn to Steffy. Steffy couldn't help but think of the agony Luna had caused her. Even though Ridge was appreciative, Steffy was kept in a cage after being drugged. Even though Steffy was pleading for her children's sake at the moment, Luna didn't appear to feel guilty. Furthermore, because Steffy is married to Finn, they are almost family. Steffy stated she would never be able to forget her horror. Therefore, Steffy could be firm when she finds out about Luna and Finn's real relationship. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Finn has not yet told Steffy the truth. Finn plans to do it, but characters frequently alter their minds at the last minute, as fans well aware. Steffy will eventually find out whether Finn tells her the truth or not. Steffy is sure to issue her customary demands at that point. Steffy will most likely inform Finn that he is not allowed to communicate with or be in any kind of relationship with Luna. Steffy might receive a resounding no, though, given that Finn has lost out on Luna's life, and that he questions whether he could have altered her course. Steffy might decide to file for divorce as a result. Going through the Sheila Carter Sharp issue was one thing. Steffy will never tolerate the father-daughter bonding sessions between Finn and Luna. Going further, is it possible that Finn may lose Ridge and Taylor's support? In the past, Finn typically still had the support of one or both of his in-laws during separations. Ridge never completely turned against Finn, even when he was upset with him. However, this situation with Luna can be very different. Could Finn turn to Luna and Sheila if he loses the support of the good people in his life? Will Carter give Ridge and Steffy back control of his new LLC paperwork? According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter Walton might eventually proceed with some new LLC paperwork. But will he actually give Ridge and Steffi Forrester back control? Fans of B&B will remember how Carter lied to Steffi and Ridge by claiming to be the LLC's manager. Ridge and Steffi unintentionally gave Carter power over Forrester by signing everything because they trusted him. Forrester Creations is currently led by Carter, but this cannot continue indefinitely. Carter is already experiencing a moral crisis, since the Forresters will eventually need to regain their company. Brooke Logan has been putting a lot of effort into persuading Carter that he must repair the harm caused by this coup. If Carter makes amends, he still has the opportunity to mend his friendship with Ridge. Through her scheme with Steffi, Daphne Rose has also been attempting to reach Carter. Given the increased pressure on him, Carter may ultimately give up and return Forrester control. If Carter simply gives in and does the right thing, it honestly feels like a pretty dull conclusion to this plot. If Justin Barber had assisted the Forresters in developing a legal plan to retake the business by coercion, it would have been more fulfilling. Nevertheless, a lot of viewers are most likely prepared to simply let this drama come to an end. Perhaps it doesn't really matter how it occurs as long as it does. Naturally, we also need to take into account the potential for a snag to prolong this even more. Carter might have new LLC documentation prepared and plan to file it correctly, but he might change his mind. Carter may discover that Daphne is a plant just as he is preparing to return power to Steffi and Ridge. Carter can lose his plot to regain control of Forrester in retaliation for his romance with Hope Logan, Annika Noel, being singled out. In any event, we anticipate more corporate drama. So stay tuned for all the exciting news that lies ahead. Carter's indecision, Will and Elektra's drama, and Ivy's jewelry launch. Here are spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans can anticipate that Will Spencer and Elektra Forrester will deal with boardroom turbulence in tomorrow's episode. Additionally, the jewelry collection of Elektra and Ivy Forrester is introduced. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming episode of the show. As you continue reading, Ivy and Elektra will be quite busy at Forrester Creations in tomorrow's episode. Today marks the official introduction of the jewelry line. Ivy hasn't been on much since her return, despite the fact that fans have seen a lot of Elektra. As Ivy gets ready for the big day, perhaps fans will get to see more of her. Both Elektra and Ivy will be ecstatic. Elektra may have her images on Forrester Creations' social media profiles, and is no longer concerned about deepfakes. However, Ivy and Elektra's situation might be in jeopardy, due to Carter Walton's hesitation. Ivy and Elektra continued to work at Forrester Creations even though it had been permitted before to the takeover. Therefore, the Forrester family may be offended by Ivy and Elektra's betrayal if Carter reverses the LLC. Carter hasn't decided to back out yet, but he did appear apprehensive about joining Hope Logan in celebrating. Then Brooke Logan and Daphne Rose attempted to reason with Carter. Carter continues hearing Brooke say the coup was incorrect, but it looks like Daphne might take all the glory. According to teasers for Friday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Will and Elektra will have a lot of romance. But there will also be a lot of turmoil in the boardroom. Thus, it sounds as though Will and Elektra are reacting to something that occurs at work. Daphne might give Carter some fuel for thought, even though he raised his hands in defense when she attempted to express her viewpoint.